So that is what is next one, single window facility. So it is the 87 services are offered by the departments in a single window, in a single website for granting approval clearances at various stages of the business cycle. So all enterprises promote the proposed investment in plant and machinery that exceed 50 crore and the turnover exceeds are eligible to make use of current single window portal. So the plant and equipment machinery should exceed 50 crore and the turnover should exceed 250 crore. So they should make use of the single window portal for applying to the all the departments. So you have 38 services clearances pertaining to 14 departments. So close to 160 applications have been received till 2018. About 70% of these applications with have an investment of over 15,000 crore and employment of 64,000 persons have been provided all the required clearances. 70% of applications have been through and they have given clearance to establish the factory. By 2021, then it will be providing more than 180 services, including all the sector specific and sector agnostic clearances. So close, it was providing 38 services. Now it has been increased to 180. So making the process completely faceless, contactless, and paperless. So faceless, you need not know who is applying. Paper contactless, communication happens only through the application, and paperless. Everything is digitized. So you need not fill paper-based forms. You can fill everything online and get your required permissions. So based on the feedback received from the industry, the following intervention shall ensure the requisite services are delivered in a timely, transparent, and consistent manner to industry. So after developing this portal and some companies have applied and the clearance have been given, they were asked about the feedback about the process. So there's some of the points that were told by the industries were ensuring adequate availability of information needed by investors for securing clearances in English and Tamil. So you need to have the ready documents for getting clearance in Tamil or English. So onboarding all the relevant government service providers to integrate the remaining services so that completely if digitized means it will be easy for the companies to complete the application process in a single go. So providing time-bound clearances and providing deemed approvals prior to commencement of time-bound 2 months. Before 2 months, if you have to give the approval, means before 2 months you should do that. So it should not be dragging on and getting delayed. So that will be loss for the state as well as the company. Developing a common repository for documents required for clearance. Repository means the database. So you are creating a checklist so that everybody who is going to do it newly, they can see the checklist and do the required filing of the documents. Online facility for application of incentives. So online, completely online. So deploying an online tracking mechanism for everything. So ensure that the things are done on time and you can track everything on the single window system. And we also have what is called as one investor facilitation desk. The investor facilitation desks are created by the government to provide information to entrepreneurs regarding how to set up industry in the state, what are the guidance you have to follow for setting up the industry, what all incentives you get from the state and the central government, facilities available, what are the facilities available to you, and how and assisting them in resolving any problems they are going to face. So mainly for entrepreneurs, you have investor facilitation desk. So they may set up how to set up an industry. So completely that is done. Desks for Taiwan and USA have been created. So dedicated desk and portal for non-resident Tamils called Yadu Mure has been constituted to encourage and facilitate investments in Tamil Nadu by other countries across the globe. So we are also working with Japan, USA, UK, and UAE and Korea and Germany further to establish the international collaboration for industries. Next one, we have something called as BISPADI. So BISPADI is the Tamil Nadu government's help desk designed for issues, whatever they are facing, how to resolve the issues faced by companies, but for various departments, whether the incentives are clear, whether the pre-establishment and establishment approvals are clear within 30 days on a best effort basis. So all these, it's going to be an e-platform. So it is going to be a platform where you can track everything through SMS and email notification. So the BIS buddy will serve as a mechanism for industries also to share their ideas and suggestions so that the industrial climate in the state can be improved. Okay, so as of August, the portal has 103 offices across 15 departments, 48 agencies. So the processing time of all the applications have been reduced by over 80%. So all the paper-based applications have been completely digitized, and 80% reduction in time was seen as an improvement in the effectiveness of the BIS buddy application.